people are vowing to live healthier lives and lose weight. Well, there's one doctor in town who says she can help. She's done so herself. Here to share her weight loss stories, Dr. Mikell Parsons with the Natural Path Health Center. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Doctor, I know we've been talking about this several weeks now, but this is really something very exciting for you, not only because you've experienced the weight loss so quickly, really, but now you also want to share it with others. How much weight have you lost so far, and are you continuing to try to lose weight?
In the intense part of the program, it's a 40-day program, and in that program I lost about 19 pounds of fat, which changed my clothing size from a size 10 down to a size 4.
Wow.
And I recently measured my hips, because I hadn't done that, because I didn't care at the time, I just wanted the weight off.
Yeah.
And I have lost 3 inches in my hips, which is why I'm now down in a size 4 again.
Wow. And then we have a before and after picture of you. Does it feel weird to look at the before picture?
Gross.
No, it's not. It's not.
Little chubby
I mean, you look great, but that's not how you wanted to be. You knew that
that's not how I saw myself.
Yes.
Because to me, that's not me. That's some other chubby cheeked girl.
Well, you look completely different, and now this is you. Unbelievable. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, when you say you can lose 19 pounds of fat, is there a difference between losing just regular calories to losing pounds?
Absolutely.
How does that, okay.
So when you're doing a weight loss program, one of the things that happens if you're not monitored properly and the person monitoring you doesn't have the right tools is if you're just looking at total weight, all you know is something's changing in your body. You don't know where that change is coming from. Is it coming from muscle loss, which a lot of the programs, that's what you end up losing, is that muscle. You don't necessarily lose fat. In fact, what I have seen is you often will lose muscle and gain fat, which is the exact opposite of what you want, because you put the muscle weight right back on when you increase your calories, and the fat will also go up. Gotcha. So those are the oftentimes programs that they might have success, but as soon as they go off, bam, the weight comes right back on. It's because you didn't lose the right weight.
Got it. Is that why sometimes we hit a plateau?
That could be part of the reason. Another reason, which is huge in the Valley, more so than I even realized, is toxicity. Toxicity will halt weight loss. For those people who do boot camps and work out and they think they have an exercise deficiency, so now they're working 8 hours a week, you know, on their body, doing physical activity, and they're still gaining or they can't lose, that's a protective mechanism of the body, because if you can't detoxify, your body stores those toxins. And when it comes to weight, there are certain flags that might indicate this is a toxicity issue. You know, so those are important things to investigate.
And there are signs of toxicity, which you can see on your screen there. Binge eating and drinking. That's one of them?
Yes,
wow.
Absolutely. You know, the solution to pollution is dilution. So oftentimes we're wanting to eat more, drink more. We're eating things that are reinforcing negative things in the brain. It triggers a food addiction, and that's all hypothalamus based. So when we're reaching for those energy drinks or the artificial sweeteners, that changes your body chemistry and especially changes the brain chemistry. And those artificial sweeteners are horrible because it tricks your brain into thinking that you need more, not less, that you need more to be satisfied, because you're not producing the right hormones when you eat, because you're not processing the natural sugar. It's fake, which also increases your toxicity. So now you get into this loop. You know, you're trying to lose weight and you think you're going to do it by eating these artificial things.
Low fat. And,
low fat, no fat is horrible, horrible.
Really?
No fat should be no-go for you.
Okay, okay.
Those are just not good foods. They're not real foods. They're tinkered with foods.
Other signs of toxicity is water retention. Wow. So if you are retaining water, it's not because you've eaten a lot of salty foods, maybe?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily. In fact, some people need more salt because their adrenals are tired, which is another weight issue. But the water retention, your body's trying to dilute the toxins.
And so you have a test that you perform on people to make sure that their toxicity levels are doing okay. That way, if they're not, you can correct a problem.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the test and how much is it to participate and that kind of thing, all the details.
The test that you're referring to is the body impedance analysis. We call it a BIA. And it's a test where we can actually measure what's happening inside the cell as far as your toxicity levels. And if your toxicity is up, your numbers are going to be skewed. So you're going to have more water outside of the cells versus inside. And if that is an issue for you, going into a weight loss program is going to be very frustrating because the weight's not going to come off as easily as it should. So we're doing a special because I want you guys to get healthy. So we will do the BIA and then you'll do an appointment with me. Normally that is a $90 value. We're going to do it for $50.
Oh, yeah, that's great because we got to fix the underlying problems before we can continue with our goal of losing weight is really what you're saying.
And then we also have our class that we talk about, our free intro class to learn more about the weight loss program.
And when is that happening?
It's going to actually happen tonight and it's about twice a month we do it.
Gotcha.
So call and find out.
You can log on to naturopathfresno.com also to get information on the class as well. And if you want to ask Dr. Parsons any other questions, you can do so as well by calling her at 447-1404. Thank you so much, Dr. P. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if we want you losing any more weight. You're going to disappear, I think.
I'm actually going to do one more round. I am at the end of the month. So if you want to join me,
stand next to you. We're going to look like the number 10 on the 0. All right, stick around, folks. Central Valley Today. We'll be right back.
you can't do